Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 is Brazil. So as usual, before we start playing, I'll answer some comments. So actually this time it's one comment. It was just a question about corporations, which ones are available to us. And well, we have, I think, three options. We have the 2K Foods, but this is not something I'm really that interested in. Our cities are growing reasonably fast when we are feeding them, and we should have enough caravans to feed them, plus maybe send some external trade routes, maybe use some of them also to send production to our capital, things like that. We'll only be getting more and more trade routes, right? So I don't think we need some extra food on top of what we already have. Then another one is Hexen Refinery, which is also not something we are interested in. This one we can get because of Brazil wood. And then the one that I will try to get is Trader Seeds. Also not an ideal one because the later we get into the game, the less we're gonna need like another source of gold, because our unique ability will give us pretty insane amount of gold. But well, I think this one is most relevant from the three that we have available. Others, I was thinking about, actually not this one, about the ferrexite materials, because that one comes with marble, but there is no way for us to get one more copy of marble. It's all that we need. We have 3 out of 6. And I just can't get the fourth one that would give us the monopoly. So we are not getting this one. This one would be by far the best. And then where is it? Here. Actually, this one would be by far the best, but here we are nowhere near to monopoly on any of these luxuries. So from those that might be viable or are viable, this one would be the best. But as I said, we need one more copy of marble and there is no way to get it. So yeah, we all have to go with Trader Sid. Okay, now what do we want to do today? Well, just keep playing, I guess. It all depends on the AIs if they decide to declare war. If they do, well, then everything is gonna slow down a lot. Otherwise, we'll just try to dig up as many artifacts as possible, I guess. Okay, and also we have these missionaries here. They're just sitting in our capital and probably won't have anything to do. They'll be just using inquisitors, I think. So I'll just send them. I don't know. We somehow managed to become ally with Lhasa, so I'll just say send them south. Try to flip the city-state. It might be actually possible. I don't really care. It's better to use them on something than just deleting them, but I don't want to pay for them. Okay, I think we can end the turn. Go. Oh, there was one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to check India. If they are now willing to accept the defensive pact. So navigation, they'll allow us to upgrade our only ship. The question is, do we want to upgrade the galleass? Is there any reason? It would be actually better to get melee ships into our coastal cities, because melee ships can attack from the city, ranged can't. I mean, well, I'll just delete this one. What are we doing here? Exploring around Greece. And we'll try to reveal as much territory as possible around the southern pole. And this is an interesting antiquity site. It's unreachable. And somehow it appeared here. Guess it's one of those lost cities that will never be found. What are we doing? Oh, here we are building the... Yeah, we want to build a railroad. Now, you'll sit where you are. You'll go this way. Denmark stole printing press. Well, 36, 44. They're pretty far behind, I guess, when they steal a tech or two. It's not such a big deal. But of course, it's not ideal. Denmark is potentially one of those saves that we may end up fighting. The fish is too far to be worked, so we can ignore it. And what happened here? World religion failed. Good. Ban failed. Whatever. And this ban passes, which is what we wanted, I guess. Brazil wood, citrus, sugar. Listen. That's not a bad deal. I may take amber in exchange. What about an embassy? No. I think I'll take his money. Because one of our cities is about to lose Carnival in like 5 turns. All the other cities still have 20 plus turns. And just in case it gets amber, I probably want to have it available. What's the chance it's gonna happen though? Nah, whatever. I'll just trade it. I'll try to get 4 gold per turn. 5 gold per turn even. Tacticians in Zanzibar want you to capture Sparta. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But up seeks an archaeologist. Well, that's a quest that we are interested in. And Vatican will host a Festival of Nations. Don't care about that. But where's the archaeologist? We'll have to be fast. I'd have to send the first archaeologist probably, and I think I'm gonna do it. What was the reward once again? Tourism, influence. Well, we'll at least become friendly. Denmark has denounced Germany. Good. Or has been denounced by Germany. One of those, but they just hate each other, which is important. And now we can propose something. Global peace accords again. You could try to sanction Arabia. No. There would be way too many angry people. Actually, it's interesting that Venice would be pissed. And that Germany would be pissed. Maybe they just didn't have time to start hating them enough. So I'll just go for the global peace accords. Yeah, everyone's gonna be happy. 1300. Do we want to start saving up already? I think we have time. I think I'm gonna pay for the public school. That's one of the buildings that I want to have up as soon as possible. Sucks that we can't buy archaeologists. Okay, next. Again, I forgot to check India. And this was probably gonna keep happening more and more often. This great diplomat spam. So there really is no point in trying to become or to get a permanent alliance with city-states. Okay, what was this one? Feeding Fortaleza. Sure, let's keep doing that. Now, this is the food for Belo Horizonte. Let's send it from Rio. Yes, I'm sure. Alexander is currently vulnerable to espionage. Just don't have enough spies for these quests yet. Really need one spy in Arabia. How's the other one doing, by the way? Still level 1. Okay, it's fine. Production-wise, it's okay-ish. It's not perfect. Oh, we don't have a garden. How the hell we not have a garden? Well, let's fix that. Customs house. Probably customs house. I don't think I want to pay for this one. Let's go with grocer, I think. The size 19. I think I still want to prioritize food. It's only 5 turns for the workshop. Okay, let's get the extra production quickly. I think you have... No, you don't have a workshop. Or rather, you have a workshop already built. Next. Okay, which way do we go? I want to have the tercio here. I want to have the musketmen here and the banderantes here. So we're gonna shoot and then attack from the sea. Next. And one day I'll even check or ask India about that about the defensive pact. Ben Silk, no. Sure. Anything that helps our friend. We could even try to flip one more city state. Wait. Is there anything interesting for us to build? Because I think we now have... No, we don't have enough faith to buy another engineer. Don't care about profits. Don't need an artist right now. And we are about to get an engineer from the Red Fort. Let me quickly check, make sure that we can't lose the wonder. What else is there? With the engineer we get from Red Fort, I'm gonna rush Eiffel Tower if it's still available, of course, when we get there. I guess electricity and rush Empire State Building with the next one. Okay, great. Arabia and rationalism. And yes, more social policies that we do. How is that even possible? 46, 44. We are somehow keeping up tech-wise, but how is he getting so much culture? Oh well, I'll just keep going. But I have a feeling that we are not getting Statue of Liberty. We again won't go freedom because Arabia will take that. Or we maybe could do that, just accept the fact that we're gonna lose the free social policy from the ideology one there. There is no way that Arabia gets culture victory. Oh, that's a wrong screen. See, this is never gonna happen. He'll get influence over everyone else, but he will never beat us. And when we check our influence, we will beat him. That's the only save that could potentially cause problems, and we just sent like 3 musicians, and we are done with him. Then the only problem would be giving him more time to potentially go for a science victory, but I don't think he can be like that fast. And if we get freedom, and he also gets freedom, that will make it very unlikely for him to attack us. Then he maybe could have a common enemy in Greece, which would be great. But well, that'll still take a while before we get there, so let's keep going. And once again, didn't ask India. So how are we gonna do it? You can explore here. This guy will take care of this. Now, before I forget again. Oh. Social policies. I think I'll try to line up the free tag with dynamite. Or industrialization, doesn't really matter. I could grab free fertilizer if I really wanted to, but it doesn't really give us anything useful. Let's go scientific revolution now. We definitely want to lock the Musicians Guild. The production kinda sucks, so I think I'll unlock one of the scientists. Okay, that's a bad idea, especially when we have Germany around here. Fortify. Fortaleza needs more specialist slots. We still need 6 turns to finish the red fort. Production. How much money do we have? 1300. And in 9 turns we get a new golden age. That's gonna be quite a lot of money from that. So maybe I can afford it to pay. It's only 500. Observatories are actually pretty cheap. Go. Peace treaty expired. Yeah, that was the one with Greece. Okay. So no units that we can see that could steal the kill from us. How much damage can we do? Not that much. Okay, let's wait one more turn. That at least gives me time to check if there is anything to the south. Nope, don't see anything. How is our spy doing, by the way? 24 turns. Do we have any improved tiles around here? No, we don't, but I think now with the 3 science, the jungle is still worth it. I just have to remember to improve this tile as soon as possible. Okay, we are in no hurry for the engineer. We'll probably even unlock 1 slot. And we're gonna log... How does it look like with the artist? 16. That's fine. What is it with scientist? 6. But we don't have more slots. We'll get more slots with the observatory. Maybe for now I'm gonna log the artist and the musician, let's say, but once we get the observatory I'll try to remember to return back and unlock the scientist slots. I want to get as many scientists as possible. Next. Is there any chance to get an embassy? No. Oh, come on. That's a horrible timing. Should be able to get a kill though. There we go. I was hoping we would get, or we would flip the city, but our missionaries are quite weak. Not that it really matters. Now, Fortaleza wants scrap. Who has scrap for sale? Denmark? No. Tooltip is lying. Wait, not Denmark. I read resource demanded. The demanded I read as Denmark for some reason. Sam, Venice, Antwerp. Listen. That's quite expensive. It's not that expensive. We could make a deal here. Would you accept 9? Probably not. No. I think we can pay 10. Open borders to Enrico. We can probably renew the deal.
Benissimo.
Purpose desires Neuschwanstein. Well, I don't care about that. Barbarian killed. Vatican City has new ally, nothing important there, but how much? Oh, that's way too much, never mind. Still missing 56 points. Oh well. And look at that. They're not even winning the tourism contest. But that should change. Next. You probably won't win this one, but very soon we will take over everywhere easily. Let's see, would an engineer change anything? No. The production times are still the same. How are we doing on the merchant? Not that bad. Also, locking the library doesn't really give me that much, since we are getting a lot of science from the jungle. Let's just look there. I'm just thinking if I want to start working on the scientists in all my cities, but I probably just want to grow first. Okay, you need some healing. You can now come home. And here we are done with the observatory. We need to find 30 people. That might be quite difficult. Let's see, if I locked all the scientist slots, that would give me scientists in 54. Actually might be worth it, speed up the scientists as much as possible, then we'll just slowly unlock these tiles. If we were not this close to another golden age, I probably wouldn't be spending this much money, but I think we should be fine. How are you doing, by the way? 2 turns. Next. How is the archaeologist doing? Well, I guess we'll just dig up the artifact, even though it's inside Danish territory. No, I didn't cancel the quest. What the hell are you asking for? Build Neuschwanstein, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I mean, I could do it. I could just rush it with the engineer that I get from the Red Fort. What was the reward once again? Tourism, influence. That will give us what? Like 350 influence with both the quests. Is it worth it? We can easily get another engineer for the Eiffel Tower and then another one for Empire State Building. Is there any other city that could build it? Salvador. What is the exact effect of Neuschwanstein? Just checking if it maybe like gives extra strength to the city or anything like that. Happiness from every castle. Look at that. 6 extra happiness really isn't that much. But it would be a free wonder, and that would be a wonder that we potentially take away from Arabia. If Arabia even has a city that can actually get it. Well, let's go 2 more turns in this episode, maybe 3 more turns. And then off camera, I will think a little bit about which wonders I want and how many engineers we'll get if we have enough engineers to basically waste on wonders that we don't really need. I think at this point we won't like hard build any wonders. Everything will get rushed by an engineer. So we don't have to really think about the increased cost. That's a lot of trades. Open borders. Oh, it's open borders with everyone. No. We lost open borders with Denmark. Can I still go there? Nope. Damn it! That's a really bad timing. We won't accept an embassy. Okay, that sucks. Here I'll get rid of one of our explorers. I'll keep 3 in the end. And we will eventually upgrade them into useful units. Do we have open borders? We do have open borders with Enrico, right? Yeah. That's what we need to get our units home. Now, how much money do we have? 490. You want another observatory? I'll pay for it next turn. Go. And what is your problem? It should be fine. Go. Open borders. I don't think I want to give him open borders. And I don't need open borders from him anymore. I think I'll just refuse completely. I don't think I want your open borders. And you want Brazil wood. Yep, sure, we can trade that. Let's see, 380. 390. Oh, great, new unit. Probably one turn too early. Next turn, maybe we would get a Fusilier. One, two, three. Well, this is workable. How much is the upgrade to Fusiliers? No, yeah, 500. These are the expensive upgrades now. Let's go industrialization next, and we'll get free dynamite. How many tags does he have? 47, we have 45. Soon to be 46. No. No. Okay, there is Red Fort. Okay, let's check all the pop-ups first before I do anything with our great people. When is this replaced Germany? I unlock these two. Let's say build a workshop. They'll give me what? No, it still won't give me enough. But I want to work all the scientists. I really do. Don't even have a library here? Wow. Well, let's get the buildings that can be built quickly. Market. Yeah, I'll even pay for amphitheater, then the temple, then the garden. This gives us like 2 tax almost. Yeah, 8 turns here and 15 fertilizer. Actually, wait, 8 and 15 industrialization. Yes, 8 turns on industrialization and 8 turns. Holy crap. Okay, it's for the engineer. I will send him north, I think. I could just get the manufacturer on this tile. What are you? You are militaristic. A friendship with another militaristic city-state would be great. Could use some free units. What the hell? Let's get the Neuschwanstein. Coal discovered. We have coal. How much? 7. We can improve it right away. Good. So coal won't be a problem. I was thinking that maybe we're gonna need Slater Mill, but it seems that Slater Mill won't be necessary. Provides factory, allows large boost to production in the city, which is also grants. Well, what I could do. How long until we get the engineer? 28. And I can't get him faster. How long until we get the dynamite? 7. I could get it in 7. I think I'll wait 13. Gonna need this engineer faster, I think. How long for the scientist? 35. What if I slow down the scientist? I hate doing it, but I need the engineer a little bit faster. What about the diplomat? 13. And look at how many embassies are still available. So we want to keep these specialists locked. Now 18 for the engineer. That's still quite a long time. Isn't there a faster engineer somewhere? No. What else is there after Slater Mill, Neuschwanstein, and Eiffel Tower? Empire State Building. I think I'll have to pass on one of these wonders if I want to be able to build everything safely. In that case, I'll just get dynamite as soon as possible. So which one do we pass on? We pass on Neuschwanstein. And with that, we won't get the friendship with the militaristic city-states, which means we are probably also gonna lose like 2, maybe 3 units they would give us otherwise. Or do we just pass on the Slater Mill? Actually, wait, we don't want to do that. Slater Mill, that we have 7 coal. With this 4, we will get to 11. So I'll be able to build either seaport or train station and the factory in all cities except one. Just thinking how greedy I want to be here. I'm really thinking about going for all of it and then just somehow get the Empire State Building. Well, we'll see. What do you think, guys? Should I be greedy or should I pass on one of these wonders? Because, like, all of them give us something pretty relevant at this point. I think that I don't want to pass on Slater Mail. I really would like to get at least the Declaration of Friendship with that city-state. What's the alliance? Yeah, it's allied with Siam, so it's not like we're gonna lose it. If they were allied with, let's say, Denmark, then there would be a chance of Denmark declaring war, and the friendship wouldn't be that valuable. But Siam is unlikely to lose this alliance, and we are also unlikely to lose the alliance with Siam, so the Declaration of Friendship is gonna last for a very long time, so it's a reliable source of units. Well, we'll see. We are done with this episode, so I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye-bye.